Hi guys, Manan here, 469, and I would like to introduce to you my team Muskan 436 and Aashay 485. We have worked on an employee management system using the SQLite 3 and Tickent. Our mini project on employee management using Ticketer and SQLite 3 is a user-friendly desktop application designed to simplify various tasks such as adding, viewing, editing, and deleting employees. The application has a clean interface and utilizes SQLite 3 data integrity and efficient storage. It's a practical solution for business and organizations seeking an effective and intuitive tool for managing employee data efficiently.
Modules we have used are tkinter and SQLite 3. The import statement is used to import modules into the current Python script. In this case, we are importing the tkinter module and renaming it to tk for convenience. We are also importing the SQLite 3 module to work with SQLite databases. Here, we are creating a connection to the SQLite database named EmployeeDB. The connect method returns a connection object which we store in the variable con. We then create a cursor object using the cursor method on the connection object, which we store in the variable cursor. The cursor object allows us to execute SQL statements on the database.
This code creates an employees table in the database with four columns: ID, name, age, and salary. The ID column is set as a primary key with auto-incrementing integers. The not null constant ensures that each row has a value for all columns. The if not exists clause prevents the table from being created if it already exists. The execute command is used to execute the SQL statement, and commit is called on connection object to save the changes to the data.
This code defines a function add employee that retrieves the values from the name entry, age entry, and salary entry widgets and converts them into appropriate data types and insert them into the employees table using the SQL insert statement. The question mark placeholders in the SQL statement are replaced by the values in the tuple name, age, salary using parameter substitution. The changes are then committed to the database and the status label is updated with a success message. Finally, the populate employees list box function is called to update the list of employees in the GUI.
This code defines a function delete employee that first checks whether an employee has been selected from the list of employees in the GUI. If no employee is selected, an error message is displayed and the function returns. If an employee is selected, the employee ID is extracted from the list box item using the split method and an SQL delete statement is executed to remove the employee from the database. The changes are then committed to the database. The status label is updated with a success message.
The printf function is defined. It is a callback function that is called when the print employee button is clicked. The function starts by getting the index of the currently selected employees from the employees list box widget by calling its cursor selection method. If no employee is selected, the function sets the text of the status label widget to please select an employee to print details and returns from the function using the return statement. If an employee is selected, the function gets the ID of the selected employee by splitting the selected employee string at the first occurrence of hyphen. The ID is used to select the employee's record from the database by selecting an SQL select query from the cursor execute method. The employee's record is then retrieved using the cursor fetch one method, which returns the first of the query result set as a tuple. If a row is returned, then employee's details are formatted into the string and displayed in the status label widget using the config method. If no row is returned, the function sets the text of the status label widget to error employee not found. Thank you.
The code continues by creating a main window using the tk class of the Ticketer module and setting the title of the window to Employee Management System. The next few lines of the code are to create the form elements such as labels and entry fields by using the grid layout manager. These form elements are used to collect input from the user such as name, age, salary of the employee.
3 buttons are also created: add employee, delete employee, and print employee. These buttons call functions that add, delete, or print employee details from the database. A label called status label is created to display a status message such as success or error messages.
A list box called employees list box is created to display a list of employees in the database. A function called populate employees list box is defined to populate the list box with the employee details in the database. The populate employees list box function executes a select statement to retrieve all rows from the employees table. It then deletes all items from the list box and inserts each row from the table into the list box in the format of employee ID hyphen employee name. The populate employees list box function is called. In conclusion, the mini project using T-Kinter and SQLite for employee management has proven to be effective in providing a user-friendly GUI, efficient database management, comprehensive functionalities, and data persistence. It is a versatile tool for managing employees' data in various settings. Thank you.